what a month we had. There was so much that happened this past month. Dogecoin's huge run up, all these meme coins taking the storm, crypto being down 10 to 20%, then back up the next week. Like, my goodness. But what can I say? That's crypto for you. You want to see the crazy gains? You gotta have the stomach for it.
I don't feel so good.
Judging by the title of this video, you already know what time it is. It's where I go over my top crypto picks for this upcoming month. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for these. Before I get into the video, major props to any of you guys who bought SafeMoon. If you are in the crypto space, you've probably heard of SafeMoon by now. If you haven't, well, it's the coin that went up thousands and thousands and thousands of percent. Well, if you watched my video back in March, I mentioned it as a crazy gamble. Roll the clip. Now, for those of you that stayed to the end of the video and want to know these crazy gambles, here are the two coins. The first one is Hoj.finance and number 2 is MoonSafe. So, if any of you guys bought it because of that, major props to you. So, you guys want to see gains just like that. All you have to do is smash that like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and while you're there, hit the notification icon so you guys are the first to watch my new videos. Without further ado, let's look at the top cryptos that I think will have huge returns this upcoming month. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Polygon or Matic. Now, this is a coin that I see huge potential in this upcoming month. If you don't already know what Polygon is, well, it's pretty much a solution for Ethereum's outrageous fees. Polygon aims to provide faster and cheaper transactions on Ethereum's network. Keyword on. Users can deposit Ethereum tokens into a Polygon smart contract and interact with them within the Polygon network, and then later they can just withdraw them back out to Ethereum's main chain. Now, why is this so crucial? It's because it solves a huge problem for Ethereum, which is the outrageous fees. Now, one of the reasons why a lot of people moved away from Ethereum swapping and DeFi projects is because of the crazy fees it has. You can try to send $50 worth of Ethereum and you have to pay like $45 in gas fees. It's just not attainable as it once was, and no one wants to pay that much in fees. That's one of the main reasons why we saw the price of Binance shot up so high recently. It's because of the implementation of the new Binance Smart Chain. If you guys haven't seen already, a lot of people started using BNB to purchase various different tokens now because of how fast and cheap it is. Transaction fees for the most part are usually under $1 compared to Ethereum's $40 to $50, even sometimes $100 for a transaction. With Polygon, it'll take away all the high transaction fees that Ethereum has. So how does it actually work? It's kind of like how Binance Smart Chain is. You would have your BNB token, swap it to Binance's smart chain, and then you would use that to swap tokens. With Polygon, it's the same thing. You would still use Ethereum, but you would just swap it into Polygon's network, which would cut down the fees to pretty much nothing. So if this gets adopted and everyone starts using Polygon to make transactions with Ethereum, we can see a huge run up for its price. Also, Polygon is listed on Coinbase and Crypto.com and all the major exchanges, unlike Binance's coin, which was pretty much only listed on Binance and some other exchanges. It was very difficult for people to get a hold of the Binance's coin, especially if you were in the States and you didn't have a VPN. Nonetheless, even with all that, Binance was able to have a huge run up in its price, so I wouldn't be surprised if Polygon did it as well. What was that, you ask? Where do I think the price of Polygon can hit in the upcoming months? Well, let's find out. Alright, if we look at the price action for Polygon, we can see that for the past 7 days, it's up over 100%, 134%, and it's up about 9% today alone. Currently, it's trading at almost 87 cents. Now, if we look at the market cap for Polygon, it's currently at almost $4.5 billion. The volume is around 2.6 billion. Now, if we look at the price action for Polygon, if we look at the past 7 days, we can see a pretty consistent rise over the past 7 days. Then we saw the huge run up to where we hit almost 90 cents. Currently, Polygon is ranked number 35 on CoinMarketCap with a market cap of, as I said, 4.5 billion. Now, even if we were to double the price of Polygon, which would make it almost around $2, that would put it only at around 20 to 19 on CoinMarketCap, around Tron or Filecoin's level. Polygon, as I said, helps Ethereum so much with transaction fees. So if people start using Polygon in place of Ethereum so they can get lower transaction fees, we can definitely see a huge run up for Polygon's price. Now, if you look at the technicals for Polygon, again, I'm using Lux Algo. I've made a previous video on them as well, which I'll leave down in the description box below, but it does a great job of showing signals and price action for specific crypto. So for this example, looking at Polygon, we can definitely see a huge run up in its price. So it was trading at around 30-35 cents for a long period of time, and we can see a huge run up to almost the high it ever hit was almost 92 cents. Now, if we look at the Lux Algo indicator, it says we're in strong buy territory, and we clearly really are. As I said, looking at both fundamentals and technicals, I think Polygon has some huge room to grow. Now, Lux Algo has countless other technicals you guys can look when making your trades, such as EQ Cloud, reversal zones. They also have the oscillator in premium, which you guys can turn on over here. These are all great different technical analysis that I use when making my trades as well. So if you guys want, like I said, I'll leave a link to Lux Algo if you guys want to check them out down in the description box below. Coming in at number 2 is going to be Helium or HNT. Now, this is going to be a great one as well. Now, we all know how big the internet is, and with more and more people using internet, it can get very tricky and expensive for people to connect to the internet. So what Helium aims to do is provide internet to as many people through the use of hotspots that other people provide. Now, they call themselves the People Network. Let me explain why. So what makes this unique is that there's a demand in the supply side to HNT. With the supply side, miners provide internet coverage through the use of hotspots to people all over the world. And with the demand side, people can get cost-effective internet for them to use. Plus, the cost of using hotspot internets are significantly cheaper than other alternatives. It truly is an amazing wireless solution for everyone. But there's also one more reason why I think it's a great investment. Helium is having their halving in August, which will cut down the supply to half. If we take our prior knowledge of halvings, we know that plays a huge role in the price of a coin. And on top of all that, remember when I mentioned that people can provide internet? Well, that is in the form of mining. You can go out and buy a Helium miner for like $400, and what makes it unique is that it isn't like the mining rigs you need for Bitcoin or Ethereum. These are legit the size of a router and plug right into an outlet and make no noise and use very little electricity. Sounds awesome, right? But that's not the kicker either. Miners were making up to 100 to 200 HNT per month with just 2 miners. If we take the price of Helium right now, which is about $15 to $16, and multiply it by 150, that's $2,200 a month in passive income that people are making. Well, with those crazy returns, word started getting around and people flocked to buy these miners, causing them to sell out. Now, you can buy them on the resale market, but you aren't paying $400 anymore. It's up to $10,000. Now, with the halving coming up in August, people's rewards will also be cut down in half. That won't stop people. With the huge demand of people getting into mining Helium and more people learning and talking about the possibilities of Helium and how good the use case is, the coin has some really good potential to grow. Alright, now looking at the price action for Helium, currently it's trading at $16.46 with a market cap around 1.3 billion and volume with around 17 million, down almost 50% in the last 24 hours. Now, if we look at where it's ranked on CoinMarketCap, currently it's ranked number 80, so it has a lot of room to grow. Now, if we look at Helium's price the past 7 days, it's up 33%, and the main reason for this is all the hype behind Helium mining. A lot of people in the past 7 days is when they heard about the Helium miners, so a lot of people started buying Helium token because a lot of the shipping times for the Helium miners were pushed back, a month. Some people even said their shipment wouldn't arrive till end of Q3, which some people think it's not even worth mining after the halving because you aren't able to get as much HNT. So because of that, people started buying HNT token instead. That's kind of why we saw a huge price increase the past couple days. Now, if we look at the chart for Helium, I'm currently on the 3-hour chart. We can see that we're on a little pullback over here. The price, we had a strong indicator all the way up here, which it followed through, and we hit a high of about $18, almost $19. I think the high ever hit was $21 back here. This is when we saw the price go down. This is when a lot of the crypto was down these past couple of days. Now we saw this reversal over here with the EQ cloud, so we got the confirmation over here. Now, as I said, we are in a little pullback, so hopefully I'm going to see it go down just a little bit, maybe pick some more up over here, and we should see the price rise increase over time. Now, this is a coin I'm in for the long term because I read in an article where it said over 200,000 miners still need to be shipped out, so that would have a lot of people mining Helium, and with that many people mining Helium and a lot of word getting out that you can make passive income with mining Helium, I feel as though this coin has some huge potential to grow because a lot of people are going to be talking about this coin in the next couple months. As I mentioned, with the halving coming up in the next couple of months, we all know previously with other cryptos, when a halving happens, the price usually tends to leading up to the halving, and after the halving, usually about a year after, the price skyrockets. So I'm not saying we're going to see this with Helium, but there's a lot of factors that go into it, and I honestly think with all the mining that's going on and all the hype behind Helium right now, this coin has some huge potential to grow. And finally, coming in at number 1 is going to be StormX. Now, we all know how big cashback is right now. It's one of the main reasons people are signing up for all these extra cards because of the instant cashback benefits you get for just spending. Now, StormX does just that. They don't make the process confusing at all, and it's as simple as it can be. And that's what they pride themselves on. All you do is download their app, shop from their over 750 well-branded stores, and you can get up to 85% cash back depending on your status. But what makes StormX even more cooler is that they just released their own debit card that you can order and do all your shopping from, which will get you all your cash backs automatically. You can also stake your own StormX tokens on their platform and make a certain percentage every single month, and you can also play games and earn StormX tokens. With the wide-ranging partnerships that they have and the user incentives like token staking, cashback rewards on common purchases, the StormX token can see some huge growth, assuming that the mainstream awareness and adoption of cryptocurrency and cashback rewards also increases. If this gets adopted and a lot of people start using the StormX card, or it becomes the #1 place for high cashback rewards, we can see a huge rise in StormX's price. Currently, StormX is trading for 4 cents, almost a nickel. It's down around 7% today. It has a market cap of 400 million and volume of 27 million. Now, StormX has been down recently the past couple of days. If we look at the price action, StormX has been around for a long time. It was released back in 2017, and it's been pretty stagnant. It's pretty much its whole life. And as we can see over here, we saw a huge price increase starting in January. Now, a lot of coins also went up during January, but I also think because a lot of people are utilizing crypto cashback rewards, and with StormX providing such a huge cashback incentive, I think that's one of the main reasons why we saw such a huge price increase in StormX's price. If we look at the technical analysis for StormX, we can see the price has been down the past month, but that's been the case with a lot of the cryptos. One thing I utilize with Lux Algo is the EQ cloud. Now, the way I read this is anytime the price is below the cloud, it means we're in a bearish trend, and anytime the price is above the cloud, we are in a bullish trend. So if we can see over here, we've seen a reversal, meaning we can see a bullish movement coming in the near future. Nonetheless, if a lot of people start adopting the cashback rewards, as I mentioned, the StormX offers, and it becomes mainstream, we can definitely see a huge price rise in StormX's price. And it actually has a use case. You can actually buy stuff with this and get cash back. So it's not like you're buying a coin that has no potential or has no use case. It actually has a use case, and you can make money with this coin as well. So I think this coin has some huge potential to grow. But that is it for today's video, guys. These were my picks for the month of May. As always, do your own research before you guys invest in anything. Also, be sure to let me know what coins you guys think have some crazy potential down in the comment section below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace.